morning and welcome to this year's Primary Awards ceremony. It's lovely to see so many of you here with us today to share in the celebrations of our children's achievements. Just a couple of housekeeping points. In the event of an evacuation, we will leave the doors through the fire exit down to the ground floor. I would ask that you leave the children with the teachers so that we can account for anybody in the case of an evacuation, okay? We have registers for the children that are here, so please don't rush off with your child. Let us look after the children. Thank you. Bathrooms, as you've probably found, are just turn right from leaving the auditorium and carry on down towards the lifts. I hope you've all got a copy of the programme for today or can see one. As you'll see, we've got lots of awards for the children and some musical items for you. But I'd just like to add a couple more details to the events. For photographs, what we would like you to do for the photographs is when the class is announced, if you'd like to come and stand behind the sofas, you'll be able to get some photographs of your children and the class receiving their awards. So when the classes are announced, if you make your way then to come down behind the sofas, you'll be able to get some photographs. In a change from previous years, every child is going to receive an individual award, and the actual parts of the way the awards are done will be done in two parts. The first part of the class will be, if you like, the personal awards, and the second part of the awards will be presented by one of our senior members of the school, will be more of the prize awards, which recognise the academic achievement. So that's a little bit different from last year and previous years. We've got some musical items to be heard today as well. You've already heard from our school orchestra with the King's Anthem. We have our junior and our primary children who will be presenting to you as well. I would ask, could you please turn your mobile phones off or into aeroplane mode so that we don't have calls going off, coming in and disrupting the ceremony. If you do get an urgent call or need to speak to somebody, if I could ask you please to just leave the room so that you don't disturb other people's enjoyment of the occasion. Remember, you're all here to see the children. Today shows the culmination of a lot of hard work for the pupils and the staff, and I hope we can all have a really wonderful time enjoying the formal ceremony. And afterwards, we can all get together for the informal part and share lunch together. And I'll give you some more details at the end about any arrangements for taking your children home. But now we can start the ceremony properly. And what I would like to do now is to invite Mr. John, our school principal, to the stage to give you his welcoming and opening speech. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Rob. Let's just put this up, that's better. Okay, good morning, everybody. Board members, parents, teachers, students, and friends of St. Stephen's. It's my pleasure to welcome you all here to the Primary Awards Ceremony 2017, where traditionally we celebrate the academic excellence of the primary school. For me, it's one of the highlights of the year. A time where our whole community comes together to recognise the achievements of our younger students. Students have all worked hard this year and they've contributed to the school in a lot of different ways. And so in recognition of that, as Mr. Rob said, everybody's going to get an award this morning. And many of these will be the traditional academic awards, but there's also going to be awards for other qualities that we consider are important in young people. If you win an academic award today, you can be very proud, and that's simply because we have very high standards at school, and they should be high. We have an excellent curriculum. The IPC is, in my opinion, the best in the world. We have outstanding teachers. And you, the students, year 1 to 6, sitting here, are clever and hard-working. And so, with those very high standards, to be the best in a class or year group is a significant achievement. Recent evidence of our standards place our Year 6 students in mathematics at the 70th percentile and English at the 60th percentile, compared to thousands of schools in the UK and around the world, where the majority of students are native English speakers. And that's a massive accomplishment for a non-selective school where most of the students are second language speakers. Couple that with some really outstanding results at Year 11 and 13, and you have a picture of an excellent school. Of course, students, not everybody can be the best in the class or the year group, and there may be some here who are a little bit disappointed this morning that they didn't win an academic award, but don't be. I know you all work hard, Mr. Rob tells me, on most days, and I see you all doing well in classrooms on a day-to-day basis. And most of you contribute to the school in so many other areas, in music, in sport, in drama, and other things. Try harder, though, next year, and it could be your turn. Most important thing, though, students, do the best that you can. An academic achievement, academic excellence should be a goal for all of you. Good examination results when you reach Year 11 will, in all likelihood, give you a good start in life and give you more options for university and employment. But things are changing in the world of education, and knowledge is not as valuable as it once was. I remember reading when I was a boy that the difference between humans and other animals is that humans are the one species that stores knowledge outside of the body. Think about that for the moment. When I was younger, this knowledge was generally stored as pictures and writing in books and magazines and occasionally on film. But it was sometimes very, very difficult to find that knowledge. If you didn't have access to the books or the articles, you could ask someone if you didn't know something, your parents or your teachers, but they didn't always know the answer. Or you could go to a place where you thought the answer might be written in a book, such as a library. And libraries used to be, and still are, great sources of information. But you had to go and visit, and you could only do that when it was open. And then you had to walk around the library and you had to find the right section. Then you had to find the right book. Then you had to find the right page in the book. And then you had to find the right place on the page. And if you were lucky, you found the answer to your question. Now, with computers and the internet, most of that knowledge is available at the press of a button. And that is 24 hours a day. You don't have to wait for anything to be open. If you want to know the capital of Ethiopia, recipe for lasagna, or directions somewhere, you just type the question into a search engine and you get an answer. So things have changed a lot, and they continue to change. In my lifetime, changes have been significant. When I was a boy, there were no calculators in school. We had to work everything out using pen and paper or slide rules. There was only black and white TV. And there were only 2 channels, not the hundreds that exist now. And there were definitely no computers for everyday use. I remember when we had our first phone fitted in our house. It was a big day for our family. It meant that we could contact friends and relatives, but only if they had a phone in their house as well. And we knew their number. Even in many of your short lifetimes, there have been big changes. Just over 7 years ago, when our Year 13 students were in primary school, and many of you were babies, there were no iPads. The first one was sold on April the 3rd, 2010. They're everywhere now, and I think it's no exaggeration to say that tablets and smartphones have changed our lives. What then will things look like when our Year 1 students, where's Year 1? What will the world look like when these students are leaving the school in 12 years' time? Very hard to tell, but the world will be a different place. What you know is now far less valuable than it used to be. What type of person you are and what qualities you have are becoming increasingly important. And we know that at St. Stephen's, and over the last few years, we've begun to think about the qualities and dispositions that we feel are important for our students in today's world. And we've got 15 of them, and they're on the website, and they're gradually being introduced into the curriculum. And we're also looking at how to assess these qualities and how to report back to parents on them. I'm not going to go into these now, but we will, as Mr. Robb said, be giving awards for some of these qualities this morning, in addition to the strictly academic prizes, plus one or two others. One important quality being recognised this morning and relating to what I have talked about is adaptability, being able to make changes to your way of thinking when changes are happening around you. One change coming up for all of the primary students is a new teacher in August. And students, you will need to be adaptable, as your new teacher will have slightly different ways of doing things from your old. I hope you will all work hard for your new teacher, but I also hope you will continue to say hello to your old teacher. I have a friend who is a primary school teacher in an international school in China. She tells me that primary students there are very fickle, and once they leave a class, they forget that teacher and ignore them around school. I hope that's not the case here. One year group who are going to have to adapt more than most are Year 6. Where are Year 6? There they are at the back, and one or two here. Okay. They have to adapt because they're moving on to secondary school, and things are done very differently there. For instance, they will have a lot of different teachers, I think about 12. And I'm going to talk about Year 6 just to finish. They're at the top of the primary school, and they've led in many events this year. One example was a recent Key Stage 2 production, Robin and the Sherwood Hoodies, where they took many of the lead roles. I see a lot of Year 6 as the Key Stage 2 classrooms, are very near my office, and they strike me as a tremendous year group. You are a tremendous year group, Year 6. They're well dressed, they're well mannered, and they're very good role models for the younger students. They get involved in things, and they have very good academic standards. They're also the largest year group in the school, and next year they will split into 3 classes in Year 7. This is the first time this has happened at St. Stephen's, a 3-form entry. And traditionally, students who go from Year 6 to Year 7 change. From the top of one part of the school, they go to the bottom of another part of the school, and they tend to be a little bit quieter. But that doesn't need to happen. You don't need to be old to set examples for others. And so I urge Year 6 not to be shy in Year 7. Take the lead. You have a lot to offer. Get involved in things, in plays, in sports events, in community projects. There are a lot of opportunities. Take risks and show the rest of the secondary school what a special year group you are. To finish, I would just like to applaud every student here for their contribution to the school this year, whether it be in the classroom, on the sports field, in drama productions, or musical performances. I am very proud of you all, just as I know your parents and teachers are proud of you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. John, for those kind words. Our first item now is a musical item, which is going to be our Thai fusion piece. So, children, if you're ready, please, to come up to play for us. It's our Thai fusion musical number. This is a combination of children from students from secondary and from primary school. Thank you, children. That was absolutely marvellous. And a wonderful example of how the whole school works together. We do many, many things together. I would now like to ask the classes in Milepost 1, that's Key Stage 1, to get themselves ready to come up to the stage, please, for their awards. The first part of the awards in each class will be presented by myself, and the second part of the awards will be presented by our Vice Principal and Head of Secondary, Mr. Andrew Jeffries. So, Mr. Andrew, if you care to come to the stage as well, please. The children are just organising themselves. The class order, so you know for coming up for photographs, will be class 1AG, followed by 1JH, followed by 2SL, followed by 2ZF. So parents from 1AG, if you'd like to come up, if you wish to take photographs and stand behind the sofas, that will be absolutely fine, followed by parents from 1JH, 1SL, and 2ZF. And I'm going to ask Miss Amy to do the hard job and be the first teacher to come up and present for her class. Thank you, Miss Amy.
Thank you, Mr. Rob. All right, good morning, everybody. It's been a great year in year one. I think I can honestly say this group of pupils is the most creative class that I've had, and it's made the year a lot of fun. We've had a lot of fun throughout the year. I'm really proud of everything they've achieved inside and outside of the classroom, and I'm very pleased to be able to award our first certificate to Ben Nung for the Best Artist. For Most Improved Confidence, Paisley. Most Improved Attitude, Dina. Most Adaptable, Posh. And the Most Creative, Prim. Well done, Prim. Our Best Problem Solver, to Chris. And the Most Musical Student, to Gamo. I'd now like to invite Mr. Andrew, our retiring Vice Principal, to present our academic awards. Best Overall Effort, to Vivian. Our Music Award, to Taya. Well done, Taya. Our Tie Award, to Lipton. Highest Achiever in Mathematics, to John. Our Physical Education Award, to Shana. Highest Achiever in IPC, to Blauan. Highest Achiever in English, to Alan. And our Mandarin Award, to Jonathan. Well done, 1AG. We might have to shuffle down a little bit. Alan, do you want to go stand behind so we can see?
Thank you, class 1AG. And hopefully that sort of sets the pattern for how these things will work. 1AG, you're going to go that way off the stage, okay? Our next class is class 1JH. So again, parents, if you already want to come up, and Miss Jess will be introducing her class. Miss Jess.
Good morning. I've had such a wonderful first year at St. Stephen's being 1JH's teacher. The children have always impressed me with their enthusiasm and positive attitude towards their learning. We've had so much fun this year, and I'm so proud of them for all their hard work and the fantastic progress that they've made in all areas of school life. I'm pleased to present my first award for Most Positive Attitude to Che. For Most Creative, Lukwa. Great Team Member, Turung. For Best Artist, Dayon. And Most Improved Confidence, Patty. And now Mr. Andrew will present the academic awards. For Best Overall Effort, Kayan. For Music, Pro. For Highest Achiever in English, Mia. For Thai, Paul. For Mandarin, Pin. For Physical Education, Jacka. For Highest Achiever in Mathematics, Shobun. And for Highest Achiever in IPC, Focus.
Thank you, Miss Jess and Class 1JH. Ooh, Miss Jess has left her notes. I wonder what I'll find out from there. We now have the class, with Mr. Sam's class, Class 2SL. And once again, I would like Mr. Sam to come to the class and introduce his students. Thank you, Mr. Sam.
Okay, good morning. It has been my great pleasure to teach this class. They have worked really hard throughout the year, and I'm extremely proud of the progress that they have made. They are all thoroughly deserving of the awards and recognition that they are receiving today. Just as pleasing as their academic progress has been the excellent way that they have treated each other throughout the year. I wish them all a fantastic year in Year 3. Okay, and to start off the awards. Firstly, for being the most respectful student in the class, I would like to welcome up Emily. For being the most helpful student, I'd like to welcome Fort. For having the best sense of humour in the class, well done to Gingent. For being a great friend to all the other students, well done, Nat. For For being the hardest worker, congratulations to Minnie. The most polite student in the class, well done, Conmic. And for the most inquisitive, well done to Ella. Displaying the most improved attitude throughout the year, well done, Ingi. For most improved confidence, well done, May. And for the best arithmetic, well done, Pun. And now for the Academic Achievement Awards, I'd ask Mr. Andrew to step forward. Thank you. Okay, right. And the award for physical education goes to Isabel. Okay. And now the Thai award goes to Nudi. Well done. The award for music goes to Tang. And for Mandarin, congratulations to Preem. Okay. The highest achiever in the IPC is Nini. Well done. The highest achiever in English. Congratulations, Mesa. The highest achiever in mathematics. Well done to Marwin. And for the best overall effort, congratulations, Ribbon.
Thank you, Mr. Sam, and Class 2SL. Well done, children. And we come to the last class in Key Stage 1, or Milepost 1, and that's Miss Zoe's class, Class 2ZF. Miss Zoe.
Good morning, everyone. I must say that I've done this many times, and it's still as nerve-wracking as the first time that I stood up here. I can honestly say that this is the most helpful and caring class that I've had. They're very hardworking, and the amount of progress they've made this year has been outstanding. So I'd like to start the awards for the most positive attitude to Gino. For being a great team member, Cream. Most resilient, Hill. Most adaptable, Eclair. The biggest risk taker, Tonmai. For the best arithmetic, Kua. Most inquisitive copter. For being a great friend, Gamlai. For most improved attitude, Tid. I would now like Mr. Andrew to come forward to present the academic awards. For physical education, Tub Tim. The music award goes to Mona. The Mandarin award goes to Pi Prao. The Thai award goes to Ramey. For best overall effort, it goes to BAM. For highest achiever in IPC, it goes to Momo. For highest achiever in mathematics, it goes to Praploy. And the highest achiever in English goes to Nene.
Thank you, Class 2ZF. Thank you, Miss Zoe. And a big thank you to Mr. Andrew, who I think, as far as primary is concerned, that will be the last of his awards celebrations, unless we can invite him back at some point in the future as a special guest. I think he's saying no. Thank you very much, Mr. Andrew, for awarding the academic awards. Thank you, Class 2ZF. Thank you, Key Stage 1 and Classes 1AG, 1JH, 2SL, and 2ZF. We're now coming to the next part of our item, which is a bit more of an exciting number. And we have our primary choir, who are now set up, ready to join us. After this, we'll be doing what we call Milepost 2, that's years 3 and 4. And we will be doing classes 3AL, 3JL, 4KS, and 4MS. But first, the primary choir. Thank you, Miss Celia.
There are times when you might feel aimless and can't see the places where you belong, but you will find that there is a purpose. It's been there within you all along, and when you're near it, you can almost hear it. It's like a symphony. Just keep listening, and pretty soon you'll start to figure out your part. Everyone plays a piece, and there are melodies in each one of us. Oh, it's glorious. And you will know how to let it ring out as you discover who you are. Others around you will start to wake up to the sounds that are what we're all creating. It's like a symphony, just keep listening, and pretty soon you'll start to figure out your part. Everyone plays a piece, and there are melodies in each one of us. Oh, it's glorious. Oh, let you feel the note feel. Oh, you will see. It's like a symphony. Just keep listening, and pretty soon you'll start to figure out your part. Everyone plays a piece, and there are melodies in each one of us. Oh, it's glorious.
Thank you, children. That was absolutely lovely. And thank you, Miss Celia, for bringing our children to that standard. Okay, so parents, if you're ready, we have the classes from Year 3 and Year 4. Again, we'll be following a similar format, but I would like to invite Mr. John Rolfe to come to the stage this time to present the academic awards during the class awards. Okay, so we should be having Year 3 and 4, if we can have those ready for their awards, please. And first up is Class 3AL, and this is Miss Alex Long. Miss Alex.
Thank you. It's been an absolute privilege teaching all the students of 3AL this year, and I'm very proud of all of their achievements. We've shared some really great experiences and made lasting memories. I know they'll never forget their impressive airport exit point or their first trip to Khao Yai, and their teachers won't either. 3AL, it's been a joy seeing you grow in confidence and become independent learners. And I wish you all the very best for Year 4, and know that with your enthusiasm, positivity, and hard work, great things will happen for each and every one of you. I'm delighted to present the first award for Most Positive Attitude to Yui. Most Respectful, Plern. Great Friend goes to Win. This was a very easy one. Best Artistic Performer, Matthew. Best Sense of Humor, Mario. And for the best homework, Argus. Most inquisitive student, Peace. And this is a bit of a mouthful. The most technologically adept, Mech. And now Mr. John is going to present our academic awards. For the highest achiever in mathematics, well done, Grace. And the highest achiever in English, congratulations, Gwen. For the highest achiever in IPC, well done to Jerry. And our tie award goes to Titi. And the Music Award, congratulations to Natty. And I'm very pleased that the best overall effort goes to prayer. Our Mandarin Award goes to Poon. And finally, the Physical Education Award goes to Paul.
Well done to class 3AL. Our next class is class 3JL, and Miss Jacks is their class teacher, and she will introduce the class. Miss Jacks.
Okay, good morning, everybody. Well, it has been a brilliant year in 3JL, one that I've enjoyed immensely, and I'm pretty sure that the pupils have too. These are an absolutely lovely, lovely group of children, and we have had lots of fun, laughter, and quite a bit of learning in our classroom over this past year. They have all been a pleasure to teach, and it really does make teaching a joy when you get to see such happy, smiling faces every day, and to really see them progress and grow as the year goes by. I will miss all of these children massively next year, and I really do wish all of them the best of luck and happiness for the future. So well done, all of you. Okay, on to the awards. For being the most inquisitive, my award goes to the Miraculous Mirror. For the most polite, Marvellous Mark. Most likely to be a future leader, read into that what you will, but that is for the perfect pun. For being a great team member, Brilliant Bright. For being the most compassionate, Noble Nonny. For being the hardest worker, Peaceful Potte. For being the most resilient, Awesome Arca. For having the best sense of humour in the classroom, Talented Tan. On to our academic awards. I would ask Mr. John to come forward to award those. Thank you. So for the Physical Education Award, Useful Yushi. Our highest achiever in mathematics, Fantastic Fala. Our music award goes to Crazy Karina. Our tie award goes to Positive PJ. Our best overall effort goes to Talkative Tempium. Our Mandarin award goes to Charming Chaya. Our highest achiever in English award goes to the Magnificent Makung. And our highest achiever in IPC is Proud Primi. Well done, all of you.
Thank you, Miss Jacks, and Class 3AL. Halfway through, and we come to Year 4. So, Miss Catherine and Class 4KS.
Okay, good morning, everyone. I'd like to say a huge thank you to 4KS for working so hard this year. I'd also like to thank Miss Jean and the class parents for their support. It has been an absolute pleasure to teach such a funny, lively, and enthusiastic class. And I hope that they are all as proud as I am of the progress they've made. Now on to the awards. So the award for the most regular reader, congratulations, Parmai. For most confident, congratulations, Boom. For the most caring friend, congratulations, Kalpam. For most artistic, I think they could guess it, congratulations, Ang Pao. For most positive attitude, congratulations, Dia. For best arithmetic, congratulations, Lucky. For most spirited, congratulations, Cameron. For most polite, congratulations, David. And for most resilient, congratulations, Gunn. And now I'd like to invite Mr. John to hand out the academic awards. So the award for Mandarin goes to Cream. For the highest achiever in mathematics, congratulations, Jem. And for the highest achiever in English, congratulations, Asia. For best overall effort, congratulations, JR. For music, congratulations, Penne. And for Thai, congratulations, Emmy. For physical education, congratulations to Tita. And finally, the highest achiever in IPC, congratulations, Jim. Well done to everybody. Thank you.
Thank you for KS. And we come to the final class in what in IPC terms is called Milepost 2, or our lower key stage 2. And this is class 4MS, and the class teacher, Mr. Michael.
Good morning, everyone. I'd just like to say a big thank you really to everyone part of the school community, teachers, colleagues, everyone who's made this a great year. More than anything, I think the kids make a year great, and I've been blessed this year with a fantastic, charismatic, charming bunch. They're funny, they're fun to be around, they occasionally listen to what I say, and on those occasions they make a fantastic class. I look forward to seeing them next year and seeing what they can develop and mature into. It's a real pleasure of mine to give out these awards today, and so we can start with the most artistic, which is Ake. Most adaptable Mini. Without a doubt, the most confident is Prook. Biggest risk taker, Nobby. Someone I'm very proud of this year. Most resilient is Aiden. Most cooperative is JJ. Most caring is Jinjin. Best arithmetic is for Tigger. Without a doubt, the most charismatic is poor Jay. And most respectful goes to Pin. And now for our academic awards. Someone who's put a massive effort this year. For the best overall effort is Millie. The highest achiever in IPC is Nama. The Tie Award goes to Only. I think he might be surprised at this one. Music Award goes to Tonham. The PE Award goes to Kelly. Mandarin Award goes to Tong Wang. You never could get that one. And the highest achiever in English is Kate. Thank you.
So thank you, class 4MS. Thank you, Milepost 2. And thank you to Mr. John for handing out the academic awards for the Milepost 2 children. We're looking now for our next musical item, which is going to be the primary rock band. So boys and girls, if you can get yourselves ready for playing for us, the primary rock band is going to be performing our next item. The children have been putting a lot of work and effort into this over the year.
Good morning, everyone. We are Nine Rocks, and we are so honored to be here. As some of you may know, I am leaving next year, and I just would like to say thank you to Dr. Visud, thank you, Mr. John, and thank you, Mr. Rob. I would also like to thank all the teachers in the school and, of course, all my friends for being really big supporters. Our first song is about doing the best that we can, and it's called Hall of Fame.
Yeah, you could be the greatest, you could be the best, you could be the King Kong bang on your chest.
You can meet the world, you can beat the war, you can talk to God, go bang on his door.
You could throw your hands up, you could beat the clock, you could move a mountain, you could break rocks, you could be a master, don't wait for luck. Dedicate yourself and you go find yourself.
Standing in the Hall of Fame. And the world's gonna know your name. 'Cause you're born with the brightest flame. And the world's gonna know your name. And you'll be on the wall of the Hall of Fame.
You can run the distance, you can run a mile, you can run
be the hero, you can get the gold. Breaking all the records they thought never could be broke.
Yeah, do it for your people, do it for your pride. How you gonna know if you never even try?
Do it for your country,
Do it for your name, 'cause there's gonna be a day.
standing in the Hall of Fame. And the world's gonna know your name. 'Cause you're born with the brightest flame. And the world's gonna know your name. And you'll be on the walls of the Hall of Fame.
Be a
champion. Be a champion. Be a champion. Be a champion.
Be a champion.
Be students, be teachers, be politicians, be preachers.
Be a
Be
champion.
believers, be leaders, be astronauts, be champions, be truth seekers. Be students, be teachers, be politicians, be preachers. Be believers, be leaders, be astronauts, be champions.
Standing in the Hall of Fame. And the world's gonna know your name. 'Cause you burn with the brightest flame. And the world's gonna know your name. And you'll be in the walls of the Hall of Fame. Be
Be
a
a champion. Be a champion. Be a champion. Be a champion.
Thank you very much, children. Another excellent performance. Well done. And England's gain is St. Stephen's loss. So, Angela, I wish you all the best when you go back to the UK. Okay, for the awards to children now, we're coming to Upper Key Stage 2, Milepost 3. So this is years 5 and 6. We'll be starting with class 5CB, then 5DM, 6AK, and 6JT. So I can see there are lots of people ready now. I'd like to ask Dr. Visut, please, to come to the stage to hand out the academic awards for these classes. And I'm going to ask Miss Charlotte to come to the stage to introduce her class. Miss Charlotte.
Good morning. I've had a wonderful first year Thank you. I've had a wonderful first year this year at St. Stephen's, and I have really enjoyed working with the children in 5CB. I would like to thank the children in 5CB for working so hard, and I would also like to thank the wonderful Miss Ning for being a fantastic teaching assistant. All of the children have made me incredibly proud this year, showing determination, resilience and enthusiasm towards their learning. I would like to wish them the best of luck as they go into year 6. Okay, and now on to the certificates. So, for being a great friend, Emmy. For being the most cooperative, well done, Mick. The most enthusiastic learner, well done, Oscar. The most artistic child, Angie. And the most compassionate, well done, Mimi. Okay. For being the best group leader, well done, Pi. And the most inquisitive, well done, Premai. Okay. Having the most positive attitude, well done, Aya. And for being the most polite, well done, Mint. And the most resilient learner, well done, Pooh. the most creative problem solver, well done, Dean. Okay. Having the most improved confidence, well done to Mangpo. And the best researcher, well done, T. And if Dr. Visut could come forward, hand out the academic awards, please. For physical education, well done, Sandra. The highest achiever in IPC, congratulations, Win. And the award for Thai, well done, Prao. And the award for Mandarin goes to Hill. And the highest achiever in mathematics, well done, Faye. Okay, and the best overall effort, well done, Stephen. Okay, the award for music goes to Turbo. And finally, the highest achiever in English, well done, Jean.
Well done, 5CB. Actually, Upper Key Stage 2 is the largest part of the school at the moment, I think. I think we've got more numbers. You can see with the 3 classes left still, they're still winding halfway around the hall here, so we have got quite a few children. I'd like to invite Mr. David Marshall to the stage now to introduce his class, 5DM.
I've been lucky enough to teach some of the class twice in Year 3 and Year 5, and it's been great to see their development over the years. The class is cooperative, respectful, and inquisitive. With the support of my wonderful teaching assistant, Miss Ging, your children have thrived during the year, and today we celebrate this. And now for the first certificate. For the most enthusiastic, we have Anna. The most cooperative, Zen. The most compassionate, Bu. The most polite, Niji. The most helpful, Friend. The most creative problem solver, Ink. The most thoughtful, Janjao. The most resilient, Pem. The most artistic, Vita. The most positive attitude, Aya. The most inquisitive, Ushi. And for the pupil with the best pronunciation, Ying. And the most reflective, we have Mook. And Dr. Vissert, I'd like to invite you to present the next set of awards. Thank you. The award for Thai goes to Prewa. The highest achiever in IPC goes to Mai. The Mandarin Award goes to Om. The highest achiever in English goes to Pun. The Physical Education Award goes to Sand. The highest achiever in mathematics to Baibua. The Music Award goes to Nano. And for the best overall effort to Mac. Year 5 DM.
Thank you, Mr. David and Class 5DM. We're actually coming to the last of our new teachers as well, so it's the last person who's got all the nerves going to say this is the first award ceremony that she's presented at. So I'd like to introduce Miss Annette, and she will introduce her class, 6AK.
I have thoroughly enjoyed teaching 6AK this year in their final year of primary school. They have shown determination, creativity, and enthusiasm towards their learning, and I am very proud of the progress they have made. I would like to thank Miss Fond, who has been a wonderful TA and has made such a difference to the students' learning. I'd also like to thank the parents of 6AK for their invaluable support. I wish 6AK all the best in their transition to secondary school and look forward to hearing about their future accomplishments. Now it is my pleasure to announce the End of Year Awards for 6AK learners. For the most cooperative, well done to Bank. The most creative problem solver, well done to Tony. The most resilient, well done to Good. The best listener, well done to Gangdam. The most technologically adept, well done to Garn. The best arithmetic, well done to NumPy. The most improved confidence, well done to Pun. The most helpful, well done to Pim. The most polite, well done to MJ. The most positive attitude, well done to Bua. For being a great friend, well done to Charge. For being a top communicator, well done to Miko. For the best sense of humour, well done to Force. The most enthusiastic, well done to Tonkao. The most regular reader, well done to Tata. For being the biggest risk taker, well done to Ploy. And for being the most inquisitive, well done to Jonna. Now I would like to invite Dr. Visit to hand out the academic awards. For Thai, well done to Cherry. For physical education, well done to Saint. For music, well done to Party. For Mandarin, well done to Fazai. The highest achiever in English, well done to Prow. The highest achiever in mathematics, well done to Almonds. The highest achiever in IPC, well done to Roger. And for the best overall effort in absolutely everything she does, well done to Penny.
That's one of the nicer problems of having very large classes when we get into the top of year 6, is actually squeezing everybody into the lines on the stage. One of the simpler ones. Thank you very much, Miss Annette and Class 6AK. Our last, but by no means our least class, is Class 6JT, and Mr. Ted will come to introduce his class. Mr. Ted.
Okay, good morning, everyone. It's been great fun getting to know this very lively and interesting and sometimes challenging class this year. But they are a very talented bunch, and they all shine, at least in one way or another. I'm sure they all have very, very bright futures ahead of them, and I wish them all the successes and the best of luck as they move up into year 7. So, as Mr. Rob just stole my line, last but not least, let me introduce the awards for 6JT. So our most respectful student is Far. For most communicative, Kin. Most improved attitude is Jin Fong. Our most creative problem solver is Jedi. For being a great friend, it's King. Most cooperative, it's Chaemin. For best progress in reading, it goes to Poon. Our most regular reader is Gus. For best arithmetic, it goes to 4. Our most polite student is Thames. Our biggest risk taker is Prow. And the best sense of humor goes to Jerry. For best presentation, Becky. Our most resilient student is Brooke. For showing the greatest integrity, it's Cho. Our best illustrator is Chogan. And our best public speaker is Angela. And now for the academic awards for Dr. Visser. Thank you. So the award for Thai goes to Kanta. The Mandarin award goes to Tonson. The highest achiever in IPC is Leo. Our highest achiever for mathematics is Pupa. The award for physical education is Tyler. And our highest achiever in English is Murphin. The academic award for music goes to Victor. And for best overall effort throughout the year, it goes to Pass.
Thank you, Class 6JT and Mr. Ted. And thank you, Dr. Vissert, for presenting the academic awards for Milepost 3. Make sure I haven't left any classes out. No, all the classes are complete now. Our next item will be our Thai musicians. So our next item on our program is Thai music. So if our Thai musicians are ready to take their place. I can see a lot of bustling and rustling as the Year 6s rush back down the hall again. Thank you, children. I'm always amazed at the amount of different things that we do here at St. Stephen's. To be able to look at a rock band, the Thai music, our choir, as well as our sporting activities and everything else. There's so much that goes on. Our productions, we have music concerts. In St. Stephen's, we're very, very busy, and I'm always impressed with the quality of our performances for you as our parents. So, looking at the programme, we're now coming to the presentation of the House Cup. Now, the house system has been reintroduced to St. Stephen's this year, and the children and staff, particularly in primary, have really taken to it heart and soul. There's been a lot of house-based activity going on. The children can earn their house points through doing good work academically, through their behaviour in classroom, through their sporting activities, and in a number of other ways. Our house captains have also been very busy in organising lunchtime activities for the children to take part in as well. So there's lots and lots of opportunity for the children to earn their house points. I'm now going to ask Kun Vatira to come to the stage, please, to present the House Cup this year. And this is the first time we've had a House Cup in many, many years. So I'm very, very excited that we can launch this now. I can see lots of smiley faces down there. So now then, children, you can see what a lovely cup it is. There's lots of smiley, excited faces down in the front row. I can see people biting fingernails and everything. I thought perhaps reading it up in reverse order, but that, of course, would give it away. So all I'm going to do is simply announce the points, but not the houses, and then the winner at the end. So the house that came in fourth place over the year has earned 15,352 house points, but I'm not telling you who that was. In third place, the house that came third had 16,013 house points. The house that came second had 16,056 house points, so second and third was very close. The winning house had 16,722 points. We have some house captains waiting there, desperately waiting to come up. The winning house this year was Garuda. So we have Jonna and Penny coming to collect as house captains for Garuda. Hold it up between you. Okay, as Jonna and Penny hold it very high. Let's give Garuda another big cheer and a big clap. Well done. Okay, so next year, let's hope we have as much enthusiasm in the primary school for the House Cup. Just to let you know, in fourth place was Hydra with their 15,352. In third place was Dragon with 16,013. And in second place was Erawan with 16,056 points. Well done to everybody for working really hard to raise house points for your house. I would now like to invite Dr. Visut, our school director, to the stage for his speech. Thank you, Dr. Visut.
คณะผู้บริหารโรงเรียนผู้ปกครองคณะครูแขกผู้มีเกียรติที่เคารพทุกท่านนะครับ I think I saw the majority of us are Thai, so I'm going to speak in Thai. ผมวันนี้เองก็มีความประทับใจสิ่งแรกที่วันนี้มันคงจะเหมือนกับท่านผู้ปกครองทุกคนนะครับที่เพลงแรกที่เราได้ยินคือพระราชาผู้ทรงธรรมนะครับผมนั่งอยู่ด้านหน้าผมก็มีความรู้สึกไปกับคณะนักร้องของเรานะครับว่าปีที่ผ่านมาทางพวกเราทุกคนนะครับได้สูญเสียครั้งยิ่งใหญ่ในประเทศไทยคือการเสด็จสู่สวรรคาลัยของพระบาทสมเด็จพระประมินทรมหาภูมิพลอดุลยเดชโรงเรียนได้จัดงานถวายพระอาลัยและน้อมรำลึกถึงพระมหากรุณาธิคุณในวันที่2 ธันวานะครับและก็ได้รับพระราชทานพระราชานุญาตให้เป็นเจ้าภาพร่วมในการบำเพ็ญกุศลถวายพระบรมศพในวันที่11 กุมภาพันธ์ที่ผ่านมาผมก็ขอขอบพระคุณท่านผู้ปกครองทุกท่านนักเรียนคณะครูนะครับที่ทุกคนในช่วงนั้นเราพร้อมใจนะครับอย่างที่เราแสดงใน PowerPoint นะครับเราได้มีกิจกรรมในโรงเรียนเราเพื่อแสดงความไว้อาลัยในครั้งนี้นะครับสำหรับในปีการศึกษา 2016-17 ก็เป็นอีกปีหนึ่งที่ได้มีการปรับปรุงและพัฒนาหลายอย่างในโรงเรียนไม่ว่าจะเป็นทางด้านวิชาการกิจกรรมการพัฒนาสถานศึกษาหรือการบริการอื่นๆโดยโรงเรียนเราก็มีวัตถุประสงค์ที่จะปรับปรุงนะครับให้มีคุณภาพที่ยิ่งที่ดียิ่งขึ้นไปซึ่งจะเห็นนะฮะว่าในหลักสูตร IPC นะครับผมก็เชื่อว่าเป็นหลักสูตรที่บูรณาการโดยเฉพาะหลักสูตรการเรียนการสอนเนี่ยใช้ในลักษณะของ thematic ซึ่งในแต่ละหัวข้อและท็อปิกนะฮะจะครอบคลุมในสาระวิชาการและสถานการณ์ต่างๆด้วยซึ่งเป็นสิ่งที่คุณจอห์นหรือร็อบเองนะครับได้ยอมรับนะครับตั้งแต่ที่เราเอาหลักสูตรนี้มาเป็นหลักสูตรนานาชาติซึ่งให้สอดคล้องกับระบบเป็นของประเทศอังกฤษเป็นหลักสูตรที่สามารถดึงศักยภาพของนักเรียนเรานะครับและผมเชื่อว่านักเรียนเราที่ได้อยู่ในหลักสูตรนี้มีการพัฒนาตัวเองอย่างรวดเร็วนะครับและในขณะเดียวกันในปีที่ผ่านมาเองนะครับท่านผู้ปกครองก็ได้มาร่วมนะครับผมก็ขอขอบคุณท่านผู้ปกครองทุกคนนะฮะที่มาร่วมในกิจกรรม Access Point ต่างๆนะครับเช่นในเรื่องของ Airport ในเรื่องของ Art Show หรือ Presentation หรือแม้แต่ Egypt Day นะครับสิ่งเหล่านี้เป็นสิ่งที่ทำให้ Community หรือสังคมของเซนต์สตีเฟนเราอยู่กันอย่างมีความสุขและในขณะเดียวกันนะครับจะเห็นว่าที่คุณร็อบได้บอกนะครับเรื่อง House Color ปีนี้เองเราก็ได้มีการปรับเปลี่ยนนะครับทำกันอย่างจริงจังเราอย่างที่บอกนะครับปีนี้การูด้าได้รางวัลผมเองก็อยากจะบอกว่าปีหน้านะครับ House Color นะครับเราต้องสู้กันใหม่นะฮะเรามี4 House คือเอราวัณการูด้าเอราวัณไฮดราแล้วก็ดราก้อนนะครับอันนี้ก็จะเป็นสิ่งหนึ่งที่ผมเชื่อว่าเราจะต้องแข่งขันกันในปีหน้าอีกนะครับผมเชื่อว่าผมก็ไม่แน่ใจอาจจะต้องคุยกับทางจอห์นกับล็อบว่าปีหน้าไม่ทราบว่าต้องจับผู้ปกครองเข้ามาอยู่ในเฮาส์ด้วยหรือเปล่านะครับเพราะว่าถ้าผู้ปกครองมาอยู่ในเฮาส์นี่คงจะสนุกนะครับ I just suggest that maybe the parent can involve to be a part of the house as well นะครับซึ่งอันนี้ก็เป็นสิ่งหนึ่งผมก็เชื่อว่าท่านผู้ปกครองทุกๆคนคงจะพร้อมกันนะครับปีหน้าโดยเฉพาะปีหน้าผมก็ได้ข่าวว่าจอห์นกำลังพยายามจะประชุมกับFriends of SAS อยู่นะครับแล้วก็โปรแกรมอย่าง Class Dojo นะครับก็เป็นส่วนหนึ่งนะครับที่เราได้จัดขึ้นมานะครับผมก็เชื่อว่าผู้ปกครองก็ได้สามารถจะออนไลน์เข้ามาดูอะไรต่างๆได้ว่าการพอยต์ต่างๆหรือเด็กเรามีคะแนนใน House Dojo เป็นยังไงนะครับกิจกรรมการเสริมเรื่อง Match Challenge My Post ต่างๆนะครับสิ่งเหล่านี้เป็นสิ่งที่เซนต์สตีเฟนไม่เคยหยุดนะครับแล้วก็ยังเราจะก้าวต่อไปนะครับผมก็ฝากในสิ่งเหล่านี้ว่าปีหน้านะครับปีการศึกษาหน้าผมอยากจะให้ทุกๆคนนักเรียนทุกๆคนคุณครูและก็ผู้ปกครองมาช่วยกันในสังคมของเซนต์สตีเฟนเหล่านี้นะครับสุดท้ายนี้นะครับผมขอขอบคุณคณะผู้บริหารผู้ปกครองนักเรียนคณะครูนะครับที่ได้ร่วมไม้ร่วมมือนะครับสนับสนุนกันและกันมาทั้งปีและผมก็หวังว่าปีหน้าเราคงจะมาร่วมงานกันได้อีกเยอะนะครับ I think I would like to thank you to all the parents, all teachers, and all the supporting team, which we are doing a great year this year for St. Stephen. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Vissit, for your kind words. I actually think I have one of the finest jobs in the world, and I actually think I work in one of the finest schools in the world. So being a primary teacher and the head of a primary school is a privilege and an honour because the children grow and change so quickly, and to be able to celebrate their achievements like we do today is a really wonderful thing for me as well. So thank you to all the teachers and the TAs and everybody else at St. Stephen's for working so hard to make our school so special. Just a few final words for me before we go out for lunch, and we're actually well on time today. I'm very impressed that we've managed to keep running really very well today. First of all, can I say that events like today don't happen with an awful lot of hard work by many people. Obviously, the children have been working hard all year to be recognised in their achievements. The teaching staff have been working very hard with the children to get them to these levels, and we do have very good levels of achievement in St. Stephen's, as well as providing so many other opportunities. So there's been lots of hard work going in there. But also, our backroom staff, our marketing team, our maintenance staff, our admin staff, we've had people here from 4 o'clock this morning getting things ready for today. And I think it's very important that we recognise those efforts by all our staff. So can we please give all the staff at St. Stephen's School a really big clap, please? Thank you. I'd also like to extend my thanks to all of you as parents, friends, grandparents of the children and of St. Stephen's. Your support is so important, particularly for primary children. The children want to show you that they can achieve, that they can do things. They really like to show off what they can do, and your involvement in our school is very, very important. I think our curriculum in terms of having the exit points and things like that is very good. It invites you into school. Our productions, our class assemblies, everything else like that, your involvement and your support for those is fundamentally crucial to the children and their education. So thank you for your help and support as we go through the years. A couple of little housekeeping points now after my thank yous. I know a number of parents have already said they would like to take their children straight home from the event after we've eaten lunch. You are very, very welcome to do that. And even if you haven't already expressed that preference, that's fine for you to do. But please, before you take the children, speak to their class teacher so that we have, the teachers all have registers so that we know who's going home directly and who's coming back to school with us. There's plenty of opportunity for them to come back to school, but you may wish to take them home. Do please see the class teacher. We don't want to have anybody left around the hotel without an adult. So please do see the teachers. If you want to take photographs, then please, once we've gone out, if you want to sneak back in here, I know Mr. Andrew's desperate to get in and start setting up for secondary as well, but if you want to take quick photographs on the stage, you're very welcome to do that. There's all the photograph opportunities outside as well. So do please feel free to take lots and lots of photographs. Lunch will be in the lobby outside. You're free to stay as long as you like. We will be aiming to take the children back to school, those that are coming, just after 1 o'clock. So between 1 and 1:30, we will be taking any children back to school. But you're very welcome to stay and partake of the lunch. So once again, just finally, thank you all for coming along this morning. I hope you've enjoyed our experience. It was a slightly different routine this year. I think it's worked pretty well. But thank you once again, and please do enjoy the rest of the day. Thank you very much.